It's 1 minute after midnight, April 3rd, Thursday. Could be Friday morning here very shortly. Got my laptop out here. Got the crucible all fired up, rearing ready to go. I got molten copper in there. Yeah. Uh, was gonna pour a sand cast dragon, but I was having a few problems getting it to pour right. Let me get you on the tripod here. Get this situated. I was watching Michael stacking on the way coming home. Had some things going on. Turned the furnace on. I just about had molten copper, and then I noticed one of my buddies was on live, Cartier Silver. I don't think he's going to be on too much longer, but he was on there. I sat with him for a spell and listened. I've got molten copper in there, and that crucible is one of the ones that's been used quite a bit. I've got brand new crucibles. I got something else here. I'll wait till I get some more people out here and we'll discuss some of that. I'm going to get my laptop going so I can read the chat. It'll just take a moment here. I don't got the volume on. See who is in here. Broke Stacker. Hey, what's up, brother? Oh, man. I didn't post the short yet. I think you saw the short where I went down to my local store. And, of course, the Broke Stacker I was showing you before in my other videos. And you're a firm believer in that Wright's Copper Cream. But I lucked out pretty good because my store still had two more down there. That's $6.49 each, and they had two of the silver ones, so I picked those up. Last night I went down to the store not too far away from where I work, and I got a video on it. But they had like I don't know 8 or 9, maybe 10 of the silver cream, but they had 4 of the same Wright's Copper Cream, $6.49, same store. I bought those up in a heartbeat, so I've got 6 extra. I got my bowl of frozen quench water. I wanted to pour Dragon Head, but I kept messing around with my kinetic play sand, and it's actually about 50 degrees out. Use warm water. Takes forever. Use warm water. Takes forever. With the copper cream, I don't seem to have too much of a problem with it coming off. Like I said, like I showed you, I put it on there. Um, I'm usually inside cleaning it around my sink, and they're already fairly warm, anyways. But when I'm doing that, I'm using hot water on them, and I haven't tried doing one cold versus one hot to see how big of a difference it is. But it's some really good cream, and it really works well. But I don't usually clean it. I know I did a live out here, and I did clean it out here. One of them or two of them, I think, during one of my lives. But I really wanted to pour a sand cast dragon head, uh, but the sand seemed like very, very, I don't know, because it's being warmer or something, but it kept falling in on itself, and I was kept struggling with it. So I said the heck with it. But I guess I'm gonna pour another pew pew and maybe another one of those dragon pours. I've got quite a bit of copper in there, probably about 20 plus ounces. Hey, B Taylor, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Let me dismount you guys real quick. You haven't seen the short on it, but I did take advantage. Of course, you see the old crucibles back there, and we're all retired except for that one over there. That's one of my first 2 kilo. And lo and behold, I got another brand new 3 kilo and 1 kilo there. I don't use the 1 kilo too much. I wonder how I got that. Yeah. I got a pair of gloves there, and I think I got another pair of those gloves. And another pair of those gloves over there. Why do I got 2 pairs? And I have one of those. Yeah. And I have another one. Why do I got 2 of them? Oh, double vision. Holy shit. Got double vision here. There's 1, 2, 1, 2 auto, 2 auto. You're not seeing things. Yeah, I use the spring special. And I bought another 5 of those, and that ain't one of them. That came with the new 2 auto furnace. I got a spring deal on that. I want to have a backup. There's nothing wrong with that one. It does got a small crack in the inside, but that ain't nothing. Haven't had any further issues with it. I've got another one on the back burner, ready to go. Yeah, I do. I'm still going to get a Devil's Forge as well for this summer. I just wanted to take advantage of that spring sale. I bought 5 3-kilo crucibles at a spring price where I think they were costing me $32.99, and I think I got them for $27 and something on a spring sale. So I bought 5 of them overall. The 5 that I bought, I saved. Let me see what did I say, about $6 per crucible. So 6 times 5 is $30. It's like buy 4 get 1 free, so to speak. But anyways, let's get this heated up. Let's pour some of this copper. The 5 kilo crucible that I have in there is getting pretty light, getting pretty thin. I'll try to zoom you guys in after I heat this up a little bit. Because of the designs and the graphics that are inside this, it doesn't like to let go when I flip it over. I got to kind of shake it around. You still got this one that it broke on the very first time. I'm going to see if I can't send it back and have them give me another one. I might, if I do that, I'm going to do a little bit of modifications on it. We'll see. And it should be just about heated enough to get that poured, and then I'll do a nice quench on it. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit so you can see a little bit better the action here. Get that over there. You guys should be able to see that pretty good. Yeah, that should be good. Let me get my gloves on. I wish I offered a larger electric furnace for the big pours. I was almost going to get a 5 kilo, but I said, it was a little more expensive, and I had to outweigh the pros with the cons, I guess. And I guess I decided to go get another 3 kilo. Here we go. I said I don't think this one's getting fairly light. There's a lot of metal in there. Let's pour this one real quick. Woo! Nice fat dragon. Oh yeah. Oh, I got a lot of copper in there. A lot of copper. It's all still melted. Let's see if I can get this turned over and get this flopped out of here. Like I said, this one's a little difficult because of the way the designs are. It doesn't really want to come out. But dang it enough, it comes out. There it is. Let me set that down. Get this quenched. Ready, guys? Let's listen for it. Try to pinch it so I don't drop it. Hey, quench. Woo! There it is. You can't get that back out of there without me having to stick anything in there. I think I'm gonna have to. Let's see. These gloves off. It's gonna look like there's gonna be a lot of patina on this one. A little bit of black. I have noticed when there's not very much black on it, the patina underneath it is really, really light, and you can actually, with a copper cream, you can actually take the red patina off if it's very, very light. So I'll have to take a look at that one afterwards. Maybe we'll get a weight on it. Let me set that over off to the side. Let's see here. I almost just gonna move that. I do have a lot of copper in there. Let me set this off to the side here real quick. Maybe I'll do number 50 T-Bird bar pourer. I haven't done that one. I was going to save that one. I was going to file up some real fine silver and put it in there inside the letters and pour it in there, but I'll probably try that maybe later on this weekend. Let me heat that up just a little bit. At OTG! Woo! What's going on, OTG? Trying to read what's broke at T-Bird. What fine do you have? I'm just using speech to text. Your camera picks up white hot metal better than mine. Oh, it's a Motorola camera phone. I think it has something like 56 million pixels. It's got a really good camera on it. It really picks up a lot. even in the clay sand, it really picks up and kind of superimposes the granules, which people look like they say it looks more coarser, but it's actually not. Let's see. Pour that T-Bird. This would be T-Bird 504. I don't know if I'm going to pour any more after that. If I do, it might be something different. I don't know yet. Let's get a nice fat T-Bird bar pour. Number 50. Woo! Yeah. There it is. And I still got molten copper, a lot of it. Oh, yeah. Let's pop this out of here. We'll take a look at that. Come on. You don't want to come out. It's so fat it don't want to come out. This is one of the first times I've had a T-Bird bar pour not want to come out. Oh my, I'm really fighting with it, ain't I? There it is. Oh, it looks like a chip came out. Oh yeah, a little chip of graphite. All righty, we'll go do that. Give that a quench. Some nice design on it. Let's put this right up here. Woo! Geyser! I can't fish that out of there. It's still melting. It's going deeper and deeper and deeper. I think I'm just going to flip this around. Do that. There we go. Let's take a look at that. Was in the drawer. I got it for $1. Let's get that cleaned up after. I know I got you guys zoomed in a little bit. Yeah, I'm not going to get a lot of patina out of that one either. That's a nice fat T-Bird bar. Yeah, it is. Let's see. Do we want to do another dragon or do we want to do a pew-pew? What do you guys think? I got a lot of copper in there. Got a lot of copper. Got that dragon. I can pour another dragon. Or I can pour this pew-pew. G-U-N. What do you think? I'm not going to put a poll up. I could put a poll, but give me a few suggestions what you guys would like to see. Like to see another dragon graphite pour, or you want to see this pew-pew being poured? Which one you want? Let's see. I'm not seeing anybody say either yay or nay. Okay. Maybe I'm not scrolled down enough. Pew pew. OTG says pew pew. Got one for the pew pew. The dragon was clean too. Yeah, it is clean. It is compared to the other ones. And I was wishing, hoping I'd get more red patina around the first couple of ones that I poured. I'm gonna give that one a try. Maybe we'll weigh those afterwards. OTG saying pew pew. I see pew pew. All right, I guess we're gonna do a pew pew. Let's see. Can I do a pew pew and then jump right over to the other one? I don't know. No, let's not. Let me set that there. Let me heat that up a little bit. Position that way. Heat that up. Not sure which one this one is. It's either, I think, number 6. I think I made 5 of these so far. This will be number 6. I think I got enough. Maybe I'll do a dragon right after this one. Another dragon. That should be more and plenty heated up. All right. Let me get my gloves back on. I'll pour that pew pew. Pew pew pew. If you haven't smashed that like button, please smash that like button. I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. Here we go. Pew pew. I think it's number 6. Pew pew pour. I don't know. Oh, she dribbled. She shot. I went over the top. Knock that in there. We got quite a bit in there still. It's going to have a tip on the end. That usually falls right out of there. There we go. Usually have troubles holding on to it with this. Let's get that in the quench. I think you guys can still see that quench water. Turn it down a little bit. You can see it better. Oh, I think I almost dismounted my camera. I think I did. I think you guys can see that though, right there. There we go. Reconnect my camera here. Tripod. Pull that out of here. Yeah, I think it's got a lot to do with the. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean that one up. I got a little extra spilt over. A little extra on the tip there. Take my Dremel tool and I'll probably take that off probably. Set that off to the side. Now that's gonna be nice and hot, so I'm gonna set this off to the side. I'll put it back. Put that dragon back up there. I'll do another dragon pour. Set that off for another pour. That dragon should be nice and hot still. I might just hit it real quick. Vegas Stacker, how you doing? Working tonight, Vegas? Thank you for stopping in, smashing that like button. I know you did. Appreciate you, brother. That should be good. Hopefully we got enough to make a full dragon here. I'm pretty sure we do. Oh, you guys want to look down into the bowels of the crucible like I have done before? Yeah, let's dismount you and let you guys look in there. For those that haven't seen it. I'll zoom you guys back out. Yeah, there's 2 out of 1, 2 out of 2. Double vision. See if I can't get up above here and get down here and have you guys look into the bowels of the crucible. Can see that copper. Zoom you guys in. I just about had it perfect. Look at that. I love to be able to show this to you guys. Like I told you before, you can see the molten copper, the molten metal in there, and it dances around. It's just so awesome and mesmerizing. Can you see that as good as I can see it through my phone? That is just so wicked. I've been able to show this exact scene maybe one other time before. I've done it several times, but not in this much detail. And this is what I've been talking about. I want to be able to share it with you and show you guys. It's awesome. Let me close that cover, let that crucible get a little warm again. I want to talk about, hear what you guys think about the looking down into the bowels of the crucible and seeing what I see. And I'm looking at my chat. The metal moves to your voice. It does. It seems it does, like it does. Bro, but I'm sure thing before looking down into the crucible as it's molten like that, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Get you guys zoomed in. I can actually take this out of here. Get you guys closer. Don't need that there. Bring that closer. Yeah, there. That way there I can zoom in and let you guys be able to see everything a little better. Let's see. My camera doesn't show it. I've been trying to get that on film for years. It's a little difficult to do it when you first try it, broke. But if you can pinch your screen to zoom in and out, if you get it at the right, you stay like about 1.5 feet above it, and you zoom in and out, you can. It takes a little bit of finessing to do it, but once you learn it, you should be able to do it. But it all depends on your camera too, I would imagine. I already heated that up. That was already heated up. I felt it's still hot from the initial pour. But yeah, that is just so cool. So cool. Hey, Deneen, how you doing? Gatioso, buenas noches, señorita. ¿Cómo está? If Deneen's in here, it won't be long before probably Cartier is in here. He must have finished his live. Yeah, I was on there for a little bit. All right, if you guys are ready, I'm gonna get ready and pour that other dragon. Here we go. I should have enough to do the whole thing. I don't want this to be another partial, so I'm gonna try to pour it fast. Woo! Yeah! I wish you guys could see how that dances around as it's molten. I can only do that when not when I'm live, but if I got the camera down here tight, I have it down here tight, and I do it when I'm recording a video, and you can really see it. Like I said, this particular dragon mold is not like to let the dragon out. I want the dragon to come out. Come on. How much am I going to have to fight with you? There it is. Let's put it there for a minute. Oh, I think there's going to be a lot of patina on this one. I think you guys can see that. This one's nice and black. I'm going to try to put this back here on top. Woo. Oh, yeah. You see that? I think you guys could have seen that. I think this is going to have a little red patina. I'm going to have to be very careful about how much of the copper cream I use on this one, though, because I ain't getting as much black, and it's not as prominent as it usually is. I'd had one of the dragons that came out like this, and it was very light, and it didn't have a lot of patina on it. Let's see. Let's just see. I'll go real easy. Let me take a look at my crucible. I got some copper left in there. Ooh, boy, it's a little ball. Oh, let's take the copper cream. I know if I got a small ball of molten copper in there. Not enough for anything. I don't know if I got you guys zoomed in or not. Let me zoom you out. Let's just take a quick look. I'm not going to use a whole lot. It's about body temperature. I'm not going to rub it very hard. I just want to be able to see if it comes out, if I'm going to get any red patina on there or not. Oh yeah, there is. I'm going to have to be very, very careful with this one. I'm not going to be able to use the toothbrush on it. Broke. No, don't use my toothbrush. If it's real light, don't use the toothbrush. You want to just gingerly just wipe it a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to take care of this one afterwards inside the house. Because if it's really fine patina and it's not a heavy coat, you can actually take that patina away. Where is my nylon brush? I don't know. Where did I put it? Did I bring it in the house? I might have brought it in the house. I just want to try to get some of that. I don't want to use the metal one. I just want to get that copper cream out of there for right now, just to be able to show you. Bring this a little closer to you, maybe a little closer to the light over here. You can see it has like a very fine, it's like a real light hue of red. It's almost like a red orange. So I'm going to attempt to try to take it off and kind of leave it there. If it doesn't, I'll probably just clean this right up. The last two dragons I poured like this, I cleaned them right up. Real nice bright copper. Now let me see. Oh, like I said, I do have a little bit of copper in there. I don't know what to do with it. I don't. If I pour it, it's gonna come flying right out of there. I'm pretty certain of it. I don't even think I got enough to make a little shallow heart. Let me take another quick peek in here. Oh, no, it's very little. I'll let you guys look into the crucible again. I'm going to shut this off. It's probably less than a half an ounce. I'm going to zoom in on it. Good night, Broke Stacker. Way above here. See if I can't zoom in there. See that little ball of copper down there. Let me see if I can't. I get it just right. There it is. Oh, went too far. Oh, it looks like a giant eye. Doesn't it? Looks like a giant eye. And it's not dancing all around because, like I said, that's just a little bit that's down there. It's not much at all. It looks like more than what it is. You can see that molten copper in there. Huh. I don't know. I don't know if I should try to attempt to pour that out of there or just let it set up. Move this water out of the way. It can always be remelted afterwards anyways. I think it's going to shoot up out of there. Let me close this cover down. It's still molten, but my thing is cooling down. I'll heat this heart pour up real quick. And I'll see if I can't pour it into this heart. Make a small, shallow heart, maybe. This is going to be very challenging for those of you that have saw me pour when I'm almost out of metal. It's very challenging when you got just a very little bit of metal that's liquid in there. And this will be the smallest amount I've tried to pour out of a 3 kilo crucible. So it's going to be very, very challenging. It just may splatter. I'm for certain it's going to splatter. It's going to try to come out there because I'm going to have to bring it to a very negative incline before that copper will come out of there. And when it does, it's going to come out of there so fast, it's going to hit the inside of that and it's just going to splatter. But I pulled it off a few times. Let's see if I can't pull it off again. Alrighty, let's give her a try. Of course, the end of that crucible is very, very cold as well. I don't know if I can do this, guys. I don't know. Let's see. I think I did. Yeah, and there's literally hardly anything in there. There's peanuts. Shut that off. Let's dump that out of here. Little baby heart. I can turn around and use that for one of my future cookie toppers for silver topper on that. Get this quench water up here. Get a little quench on it. Take a look at it. Woo, just a little quench. That's a real small heart. That's a really small heart. Okay, hold on. Let's take a look here. That water back out of here. Set that down. Organize here. Anybody want to try to guess the weights on any of these? We can do a little guessing game on some of the weights. I'll turn around and go over some of the ones that I poured. I got to try to remember this one. I did number 7, 8. I guess that'll be number 9 pour, and I know that one. So that'll be number 10. I'm going to over poured a little bit on the Pew Pew. OTG wanted me to pour Pew Pew. That's T-Bird 050 T-Bird bar pour. Next time I'm going to use that bar pour, I'm going to turn around and get some powdered silver, and where the letters for T-Bird are, I'm going to put some powdered silver inside there. Really nice. Pack it in there. I'm going to try to pour some copper over the top of it and see if it'll mold together and bond together with the T-Bird being in silver and then having the copper bar. Doesn't don't probably means It does, don't it? Probably means something I do not know. You may be talking about somebody inside the chat where they said, my patience is going to get me in trouble. My impatience is going to get her in trouble, Osi. Katia also says, there's that heart pour, a real shallow one. Like I said, I know I had less than an ounce. I didn't think I was able to pull it off because I thought it would splatter all over, but I did a pretty good job in pouring the last little bit out of that crucible. And like I said, I do. Bellows Forge, come on. You were here during the last live. What do you think that dragon's going to weigh right here? Who wants a guess on that dragon? You remember the last one. What do you think, Bellows? For bragging rights, how much do you think that dragon's going to weigh? I know you were here. You guessed on it before. I don't remember who got it right. Let's see, just out of curiosity, what was left inside that crucible. 0.92 ounces. So it's just under an ounce of copper that was left inside that crucible. 8.8 ounces. Anybody else cares to take a guess for bragging rights on that dragon? That is dragon pour number 9. That one should be 10. That pew pew should be number 6. T-Bird bar 50. Can't remember, so distracted by love, he says. Katia also says 7.6. Deneen says 11.1. Hey, Lisa Anderson, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Well, you are really going to get me. OTG likes to guess in kilos. Oh, kilos. Man, 16, 32. You got me thinking here, 32 ounces. So he's talking 17 point. What? 17.62 kilos. Come on. What a guy. Okay, I'm going to weigh this. They've been actually coming out very close to about 9. B. Taylor says 9.5, and I think B. Taylor is going to be the closest, I believe. Let's turn that on. Do you guys see that? Zoom that in real quick. It's for bragging rights. I think you can see that. There we go. 9.77. 9.77. Woo! Who wants to take a guess on the second dragon? You already know what that first one is. What do you think? It's going to be pretty close to the same thing. I'm just going to weigh that one. You guys already know what it's probably going to weigh. 9.27. First one's a little heavier. Okay. How about that T-Bird bar pour? I have to get those cleaned up and show those on a later date. Ooh, what do you think the T-Bird bar pour is going to weigh? Okay, they're still guessing on the dragons. On the T-Bird bar pour. Let me zoom you out a little bit so you can see this. Oops, let me see here. Zoom me out. There's the T-Bird bar pour. Right there. Of course, is that. It is thicker, but they're weighing 9.77, 9.27. What do you think that one weighs? And we'll guess on the pew pew after. Guess on the pew pew. 3.1, Daneen says. Daneen's been watching a lot of my videos. I think she knows. OTG is saying 2.8. B. Taylor, 10 ounces on the bar. Ooh, that'd be an awesome big bar. Lisa Anderson says 3.9. I think she's been watching some of the old T-Bird bar pours too. Let's find out. B. Taylor says 5. Okay, she changed. Okay, she changed. Let it go back. Oh, it shut off. Ooh, that's a pretty hefty one for a T-Bird bar pour. 3.98. Wow, that's almost 4 ounces. I'm thinking that may be my heaviest T-Bird bar pour. Oh, you guys can't see that, can you? I zoomed it back out. Yeah, 3.98 ounces. What about the pew pew? I have to clean that up, take off the extra. Almost poured too much. It started flowing over the top. Maybe I'll keep that on there. Maybe. Maybe I'll keep that little tip on there. 4.8. 6 for the pew pew. 6.8, Danine says. Yes, they sound like they're all pretty good guesses. They do. OTG says 7.1. Alrighty, let's check this out. I'm gonna put it on there. Ooh, some nipples. Ooh, 5.20. I've had some I think that were heavier than that, I believe, but 5.20. Looks like everyone went over except for Lisa Anderson. 5.20. OC wins. Ding, 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 ding. He's cheating. OC Stagger, what you doing, brother? Good to see you. Yeah, I came out here. Let me make sure this is all turned off here. Yes, it is. I'm going to dump out the rest of the pieces that are inside that crucible. I've got everything all turned off. I don't have anything I can show you inside the bowels of the. Oh, I gotta pick this up. Hold on. Where's my quench water? I just dumped out the last little bit. I just want to quench this real quick. There's a small little piece in there. Oh, come on. There it goes. Little tiny button. Little tiny button was left in there. Let me dismount you here. OTG, you know what I got? What do you think I got, OTG? I know you just stopped in here. Have you've seen my T-Auto furnace, right? You ever hear that song Double Vision? I got a short that's coming out tomorrow. I got that double vision. Yeah, brother. Got 2 out of 1, 2 out of 2. Woo-hoo, double vision. Yeah, brother. I got to get me a Devil's Forge too. And I got those came with the new T-Auto furnace. I got one for a backup. Nothing wrong with the old one, but I wanted to make sure before shit hits the fan with tariffs and all that stuff. And I had a deal with a spring deal on Amazon. I saved like about 50 or $60. I figured I might as well buy another one because I really love using that. And I wanted to have a second one on hand. So now I got 2 of everything. I got 2 of those. I got, of course, those at 1 kilo, which I don't care for the 1 kilo too much. And the 3 kilo came with it. And I got another. One of these are hot. Still warm to the touch. Not too warm though. That one's still warm. There it is. That's the one I got with the first 2 ounce or the first T-Auto furnace. And the Arrowhead is a little different than the new one. The new one's like more rounder. I don't know. There's small little changes, but nothing that much. It's like the bar is wider on that one. It's got the 2 small ones and that one. So it is a little different. I've got those. I got 2, another pair of gloves. Got a brand new pair right there, and there's the old pair I don't even use. And here's a new pair of tongs for taking my crucible out of the furnace. I wanted to buy a 3D printer, but I didn't. I still might. But anyways, I ain't scared of the number 13. What's up with the number 13? Let me read the chat here for a little bit. See what everybody has to say here. I'm going to put you back on the mount tripod here real quick. Put that back over there. See if anybody's got any questions, if they want to ask me anything. Colorado Mountain Mama, 93.57. I'm missing. I haven't read up with it. I got lots of videos to catch up on. Looks nice. Thank you very much, Colorado Mountain Mama. Hey, Tennessee Nate, how you doing? Hit that like button. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate each and every one of you. Right down the aisle. Oh boy. OC's gonna be the best man. Woo. Number 13. Great number. 13's my favorite number. Yeah, I should have probably added some more copper there. Like I said, I wanted to do a dragon head pour in my open sand cast pours, my play sand, but it was really soft and I kept having problems trying to get it to go. So I said I'd just come out here because I already had my old two auto furnace already loaded up. As soon as I got home at 11 o'clock, all I had to do was fire it on. By midnight, it was already reared and ready to go. Like the number 13, great number. Nate's favorite number is 13. Mine has favorite number 357. Yeah, 357. Pew, pew, pew. Yeah. But thank you very much, everyone. I do have some other things I got inside the house that I will probably show later. They're not unboxed yet, but I'll unbox them. But I'll let you guys know. I think I did say it earlier. Uh, Usually I buy these at $32 a piece. I've already gone through like 5 of them. This came with a new 2 auto furnace. And they're usually about $32.99 a piece. They had a spring sale on them for 27 something. I saved myself $6 per crucible. I bought 5 of them. I said I might as well take advantage of the deal. I use them. I'm going to be using them. So I bought 5 of them. So it was like I saved $30 on buying the 5. But thank you very much, Colorado Mountain Mama, for stopping by. Thank you, Got also. Thank you, Bellows Forge. Thank you, Tennessee Nate. Thank you, OC Stacker. What's the word, Nate? Danine? Danine knows what the word is. Bird's the word. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to get those cleaned up. I'll show them on a later video. You guys already know their weights. But I'll show them on a later video. And the next T-Bird bar pour, I'm going to have some silver in with the leather and try pouring some copper over top of it. See if I can't melt them together and have the T-Bird lettering and silver and the copper in the back. You're on the back order. Cartier Silver. I didn't see you out there earlier. Thank you, brother, for stopping in. Hey, Sean Stafford. Thank you very much for stopping in. Have a good night, you all. Alrighty. T-Bird's out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you guys tomorrow. I'll be posting some shorts. T-Bird out. Keep on keeping on, Cartier. Yes, sir. See you later, brother.